Sustainability Unveiled, weekly roundup. From fashion waste to space debris, we bring you the most impactful sustainability stories of the week, all in one place. This week's headlines highlight the urgent need to address the fashion industry's waste crisis, the EPA's controversial move on toxic emissions, and Marriott International's commitment to a sustainable future. Additionally, we explore the environmental consequences of fireworks and the growing concern over space debris impacting our planet's orbit. Looking to get your brand in front of sustainability decision makers? Exclusive sponsorships for this weekly roundup are available now. Contact the advertising team at Environment+Energy Leader to learn more. This week's top sustainability headlines. 85% of clothes discarded annually, a wake-up call for fashion's waste crisis. With 85% of clothing discarded each year and only 15% recycled, the global fashion industry is grappling with a monumental waste crisis. Fast fashion's overproduction and synthetic fiber use are accelerating environmental degradation, from microplastic pollution to overflowing landfills. Emerging solutions like circular fashion, chemical recycling, secondhand markets, and legislative interventions offer a path forward, but systemic change remains critical to achieving sustainable transformation in the sector. Read more. EPA opens pathway for industries to bypass toxic emission standards. The EPA's new exemption policy allows industries to seek waivers from regulations limiting emissions of hazardous air pollutants like mercury and arsenic. Environmental and public health advocates warn that the streamlined exemption process undermines air quality safeguards and threatens vulnerable communities. The move is part of a broader deregulatory trend, sparking legal scrutiny and public backlash over its implications for environmental justice and regulatory transparency. Read more. Marriott International's vision for a sustainable future. Marriott International is setting ambitious goals for 2025 focused on sustainability, community engagement, and equity. Highlights include reducing carbon and water intensity, achieving sustainability certification across all properties, investing $35 million in workforce opportunity programs, and reaching gender parity in leadership. Through its Serve 360 platform, the hospitality leader is aligning operations with the UN Sustainable Development Goals and reshaping industry expectations for ESG performance. Read more. The environmental impact of fireworks, celebrations and consequences. While fireworks play a central role in cultural celebrations, their environmental footprint is substantial. Annual emissions exceed 60,000 tons of CO2 and spike local PM 2.5 pollution levels by up to 42%. Fireworks also contaminate water bodies, generate non-biodegradable waste, and harm wildlife through noise and debris. With mounting public concern, calls for sustainable alternatives and stricter regulations are gaining momentum. Read more. The environmental impact of space debris. With over 750,000 pieces of tracked debris in Earth's orbit, space pollution poses rising risks to satellites, astronauts, and Earth's atmosphere. Recent incidents, including ISS debris striking a Florida home, highlight the urgency of international cooperation on debris mitigation. As satellite megaconstellations expand, regulatory reform and cleanup missions like Clear Space One are vital to preserve orbital sustainability and protect Earth's environment from space-related fallout. Stay ahead with Sustainability Unveiled. Don't miss the latest sustainability and energy insights. Subscribe to Environment and Energy Leader for breaking news, expert analysis, and thought leadership.